Driving a different car just does something to you. As y'all see tonight, we out here, just got some grubbers, and I'm going home, and we are not in the TSX tonight. I repeat, if you couldn't tell from the updated 2026, 2025 interior, we not in the TSX, we're in a different car. Guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Zickywick, where we do these daily videos, which are primarily POV drives, yapping about cars, and also a little bit of life improvement here and there. As y'all can see, we got some snow, but thankfully a majority of it is gone, because who likes snow? Driving a different car just does something to you, whether it's in a positive or a negative way, and whichever way that affects you depends on the type of driver you are and also the type of car you're driving. For example, with this car, it's an automatic, so compared to my manual TSX, I would be more prone to like speeding off from stoplights, trying to beat people, all that stuff, because I don't have to work for speed in this car. Like, if you have a manual car, you actually have to put in the effort to go faster, versus in this, it's kind of like, you know what I mean, it doesn't take no skill, it doesn't take no effort, you just kind of just aimlessly press the pedal, and that's all it takes. Well, I don't know if rentals count, because they don't have that type of personal value, or it's like you actually know the owner. But in another car, you're gonna be a little bit more cautious because it's not yours. Like, certain things you do in your car, or you don't care about it, you would in something else. Because if I'm gonna break something, I'd rather break something in my own car, because the last thing you want is to have to deal with somebody making a fuss about something that you don't think is a big deal, but it might be a big deal to them. But because it's not your car, you don't have a choice but to, you know what I mean, have to deal with that situation. Versus my own property, man, like, things break, depending on how severe it is, I'll just deal with it another time. Like, it's not that big of a like issue for me to handle it right at that moment. So you tend to be more cautious. You always hear people say, treat people's things better than your own, and that's one of the reasons. Like, this transcends a lot further than just cars. That's just life. If you're staying in somebody's spot, if somebody, you know what I mean, gives you an open hand, be like, yo, come stay with me for a little bit, Josh, and you go, you vibe out, you're gonna be more courteous, you know what I mean, you gotta clean up a little bit more, make the place look presentable. Versus your own crib, you do whatever you want because it's yours. Like, when it's not yours, you're a little more cautious with it. And because you're driving more cautious, I feel like you're unintentionally more present during the vibe. Because, bro, a lot of the time in my car, I be just vibing out and not zoned out. I think there's a difference. Like, I'm still present, making decisions. Like, I'm not completely just like blacked out and I just wake up when I get home. That's not the case. But I'm just more relaxed. Like, I'm just kind of zen, you know what I mean? Versus somebody else's car, it's harder to get to that level of relaxation, because the different inputs and outputs in my car is not the same on everything else. So slight little tweaks that I'll do during my drive to, you know, keep the ride smooth and proper. In this car, it might not be enough, or it might be too much. So you got to pay more attention to your driving while being in something that's not your car. But there are some situations where I did have a lot more fun with another car versus my own. Like, I spoke about it when I was driving Gene's car for that week. I had a lot of fun in it. He had the lightweight flywheel, stiffer coilovers, a lot more suspension work done than me. So his car was really planted, really grounded. I mean, it just felt like a straight go-kart, bro. Like, his car was insane. But then I get back in my car and it's like, oh, it's not that bad being back. So I guess not every time it has to be this give or take situation where it's like either it's better or it's worse. Sometimes it's just an experience. It's something that, you know what I mean, you can take things from. Or it's like, you know what I mean, you gotta black out the noise sometimes. Like, there are things in Gene's car that I would take away from it, but then there's some things that is just him. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't like the pops and bangs in my car, but when he drives it, he thinks it's cool. But he said it like multiple times that, you know what I mean, it's not something that he would enjoy driving every single day, and that's just an acquired taste. I mean, I myself, sometimes I would get a little tired of it, but for the most part, I like it. It's something I vibe with, and I know it's like, it's a mixy subject within the car community, whether people like it or not. But I mean, you're not building your car for other people, you're just doing it for yourself. So it's like, you gotta find things you like in life and just go for it to make yourself happy. Like, not everything matters on what other people think. You know what I mean? My dad don't even like loud cars, but that don't really matter to me, because I'm the one that's driving it. I don't mind the sound of my car, and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, because again, you're the only one that's going to be in your car a majority of the time. Even if you bring people in it, you have to cater to yourself first and then others, because you're the one that's going to be making that financial decision of whether or not to do a certain modification to your car. So it really comes to you. But not to stray too far from the initial topic, but yeah, it's just a weird experience, and whatever you take away from it or not, that's just really all it comes down to, guys. I know there's some states that put down sand instead of salt. Anybody watching this video that's from one of those states that put down sand instead of salt, comment below if you've ever driven in the salt, and let me know if it's even worth it. Because I mean, I feel like being on the East Coast, all I know is salt. That's all we grew up in seeing. Like, how does sand even give you grip? How does it melt the ice? Like, I need to know, and I could just look this up, but I mean, personal experience is always the best thing you can hear from, because sand sounds good because it doesn't rust your car, but then it's like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? That salt be melting the ice. Like, I'd rather have a rusted car than a totaled car. So I'm one of the people that's in the middle. I don't like the ice, but the alternative is, I think I said ice. I don't like the salt, but the alternative is a bunch of ice everywhere, and that is no bueno, no good for business at all. But sand is interesting. I feel like it would get a lot messy. It would get very messy, like after all the snow melts and you just have a bunch of sand everywhere. So that is an interesting thing that some states do. But guys, this is gonna be a short video. Next video, we definitely getting back in the TSX. I don't know why, but the videos just be hitting more in the TSX. So I guess it's just the pops and bangs and the engine sounds. It's just a vibe and a half in there. So I'm gonna make sure the next couple are in the TSX. And if you haven't already, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Come back for more by TSX and Travel. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, guys. Peace.